Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm coming to you live from my dear friend, Penny Rosenthal, MJE's Senior Fellowship Director and dear friend for many years. His son is getting married right over there. The chuppah is on the beach. This is actually the second wedding that Penny is making, Penny and Marie Beth, for two of their beautiful children. We want to wish them mazel and bracha. Speaking of mazel and bracha, in this beautiful, beautiful setting, and in this week's Parsha, the Torah tells us that if you are a farmer in Israel, and you are harvesting your crop, you're gathering the wheat in the field, and you forget v'shachachta, and you forget to harvest a part of the land, you leave it for the poor, and you get this huge blessing, the Torah says. You get a huge bracha at the end of the verse, it says. And the Lubavitcher Rebbe asked a very simple question: why do you get such a big bracha for doing something for which you had no intention to do anything good for anyone else? You literally forgot to harvest a part of your field. It was negligence. It wasn't some sort of intentional, act of chesed, of kindness for your fellow Jew. The Torah says that if you forgot, leave it for the poor, and you get this great bracha, but you didn't intend to do the right thing. And Lubavitcher Rebbe says the reason you get a great blessing is because a Jew deep down always wants to do the right thing. We deep down always desire to fulfill Hashem's will, even if we don't feel like it. So even if we do something inadvertently, accidentally, unintentionally, like leaving some wheat in the field, and it happens to benefit someone, that's exactly what you deep down wanted to do anyway. And it's a very interesting halacha. It's weird to share it now by a wedding, but you know the Gemara, the Talmud says, Kofin aso ad shemo rotze ani, that if a man does not give his wife a get when she's asking for a divorce writ, then you're allowed to beat the guy up until he says yes, until he does it. And all the rabbis ask the question, what do you mean? How could you beat someone up to give a contract? The contract will be null and void. It's being done under coercion. But the Rebbe explained it's not. Because deep down, a Jew always wants to do the right thing. And what you're really doing by giving this guy a couple of klops is that you're just aligning his behavior, his external reality with what's going on internally. Because internally, deep down, we are all connected to Hashem, and we all want to carry out His will. And so if we forget something in the field and it goes to the poor, that's something actually we wanted to do. And if we need a little klop sometime to do the right thing, that's just helping the outside get in line with the deep part of us that's inside, that truly wants to fulfill Hashem's will. And during this month of Elul, where we try as much as we can to tap into that part of us that's pure and holy, my blessing to all of you as we enter this beautiful Shabbat, that we should try to find that part of us that is good and that's pure and that wants to do the right thing. That's my bracha. Shabbat Shalom.
Mazel tov, Penny.
And Mazel tov, Penny.
You can see him walking down.